We are down to the end. I'm so proud of each and every one of you. Those of you who have your first new recruit, those of you who have already promoted to lead, and those of you who are super duper close. And I know that there are some of you out there that are feeling a little bit defeated right now, feeling like, oh, I am not where I wanted to be. I am doing everything she says. I've watched every video twice. I've done every assignment, and I'm getting no results. I participate, I do the challenges, I do it all. Why is she doing so well and why am I not? Well, a lot of this stuff is self-sabotage. It's the way you're thinking about yourselves. I love Mary's books. I think I've mentioned that before, Mary Christensen. So I believe this is the very first book she wrote, and it is filled with great information. But I was looking through, and there's a great chapter. What chapter is this? This is chapter 18, and it's called Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? And there's just one little section that I want to share with you, and it's called Believe It. So it's this down here, Believe It. And it says 90% of all the messages that we receive, we get from ourselves. It's called self-talk. Self-talk is the tape you play inside your head, and the message you give yourself is incredibly powerful. Henry Ford is quoted as saying, "If you think you can or can't, you are probably right." We have to constantly tell ourselves what we want to achieve in life and that we can achieve it in life. The difference between winning and losing is simply belief. So if you're struggling with believing in yourself, then other people aren't going to believe in you also. Achieving success, she talks about achieving success in business. So never say, okay, I'll try. So when I've given you an assignment to go out and book 3 parties, okay, I'll try. No, you don't want to try. You say, okay, I'll do it. And you don't stop until it happens. All success starts with having a crystal clear vision of where we want to be and an unshakable belief that we can get there. So if you open those notebooks that are filled with ideas of things to do to build an incredibly successful business and have an incredibly amazing income from our business, turn back to page 1 of your notebooks and what is your why? Because it could be your self-talk. It could be that itty-bitty icky committee that shows up on your shoulder once in a while. You need to flick it off and say, oh no, you're not going to talk to me that way. Or it could be that your why isn't strong enough, but you've got to figure it out because we all have the same assignments, and some of you are zipping through this and some of you are struggling. And that's okay because that's part of this journey is growing and learning to treat yourself better than maybe you have in the past. Okay, I know that it's kind of hard because those of you, some of you like formulas. You want me to give you, okay, do this, 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 and this, and you will make $10,000 a month. Well, unfortunately, that's not it. It's really all about your belief. It's about your self-talk. It's about the way, what you think. Are you instead of from now on, I want you guys to get into the habit of saying, I am not good at booking parties. You're going to add at the end, yet. I cannot sponsor anybody, yet. I cannot have a $2,000 month. I have not had a $2,000 month yet. So I want you to start telling yourself that you can. I will have a $2,000 month. I will sponsor lots of people. I will book tons of parties. You are probably holding yourself back. So I always say the mirror method. So when things aren't going your way, you got to look in the mirror because there's your problem. You're usually the person that gets in your own way. When you feel like everybody's attacking you and nothing's going right, it's you. You've got to figure out what you are going to do to change it, not blaming others. So stop the yeah buts. So when, we all have excuses. Some of you, I'm too busy. I don't want to take time away from my kids. I just want the free product. That's the only reason why I'm doing this. I am not qualified enough to do this. I don't want to sound salesy. I am overqualified for this. So all of these things, and stop the yeah buts. Like, well, how come you haven't booked, I see that you haven't booked any parties. Well, you're right. Yeah, but, whatever, I probably didn't use a very good example, but you guys understand what I'm saying. So if you're following all the tasks that your notebook is full of with the right attitude, the right passion, the right enthusiasm, you will find success. That I can guarantee you. That is everything that you're doing, talking to people, wearing those bracelets, and every time you have a conversation with somebody, flipping the bracelet over to the other wrist or taking it off, talking to people. The number one thing that brings people success is learning to lose the fear of talking to people, talking about your business. Are you the person that's holding yourself back? That's what I really want you to think about. I want you to go look in the mirror and say, I can do this, I will do this, and I will be super successful, and I am a lead consultant.